Blessings. Yo, you know the craziest shit? Yeah, you could really take care of yourself, right? But yeah, eventually you'll get to stand up on your own and work and play with yourself. Just know that, once you're on that journey of peace and healing, there's not going to be a lot of people from your past in your future, let alone your present day. But best believe there's always a motherfucker, one to a few, that is mad at you for moving on, for growing, for healing, for choosing you, for being at peace, yo. You could have had moved to a new place, got a new job and shit, got a new community going on. You probably started a new school, You're doing new things. You walking on a new block and shit. You opening the new doors, you're doing new things. You standing on a different sidewalk and shit. It's a different corner now. That shit fucking, it's clean. It got names on the damn ground and shit. You can tell the directions now, and there's maps to lead you in the right direction just in case you get lost, It's clear. The path is clear. The oceans of our emotions is flowing, When you get to that part of your life, it does take a lot of removing of the people, places, and things that, was just there for our lives to really enlighten our lives, awaken our lives, put fire to our lives, try to destroy our lives. A lot of people are put in places where it will teach us more about ourselves in our life, on that lifeline, that lifetime, that time in our lives. People, places, and things are set there for us to teach us who we are to ourselves by way of the lessons that people, places, and things bring to us, right? There's always going to be one to a few that will be mad at you for not only choosing you, but choosing the right path for you. Because some people are led down paths that, they are holding other people's hands to go down that path because they're too afraid to go on the path on their own, because that path is arduous. That path is undescribable, because a path is your own path. You don't know what that path is, nor what anybody else, or what it consists of until you walk that path yourself. And shit, I can't tell you because I'm still walking my path. My path is clearing the way of the muss and fuss from generations back, And I won't know that shit until the energy feels lighter. And so I might be fixing shit from timelines of 1218, and I don't know nobody from 1218. I know people from the present day. But because of the energy, because of our lineages, because of the history within our bloodline, the more we learn about ourselves, the more we actually are healing the lines beyond the ages, That is our blood that we're cleaning up when it comes to the growing up in these levels, in these, stages of life. Because some are still stuck in the playground, and they want to stay there. It's fun. It really is. Who the fuck does not want to take off work and just go the fuck outside and play in the park all day? I mean, ices and shit, snow cones and motherfucking ice cream all day. You get some meals, You're going to get your food. You're going to get, there's parents out there that's always watching. There's always adult supervision at the park, There's security guards and shit. It's laced out. The adult playground is fun, It goes to span of many ages because age is just a fucking number. It's the wisdom that goes with it and life experiences. Some people just choose to stay in the experience of the playground because it's too hard to grow up into the grounds and building their own and stomping their own grounds, and building from the ground that they're stomping on. Some people find that too hard because they're used to holding hands. It's just when those hands let go, they don't know what to do, When you do figure out what to do for you, when there are no more hands holding on to you, let alone shit you want to hold anybody's motherfucking hands, because this path is yours. There's no hands to hold. It's the shadow valley of death. There's no hands there. It's just you and your shadows. It's just really understanding that you and your shadows is the battle between you and you. Who are you challenging between you, 5-minute you, to 5 present you? That's your challenge. That's your question. But yet there's some people that is still unfocused on their own attention. Therefore, they will question you as to why are you so focused on you. Know what, the most I got you. Have a good one. Bye.